Okay, for a moment, forget conspiracy theory and think about the fact that Francis Galton was a Freemason who gave us psychiatry, and the Age of Enlightenment pushed these philosophies and these pseudoscientific theories you see in psychiatry. Psychiatry, mainstream history, was given to us by Masonry in the Age of Enlightenment, and 32 years, okay, later, 1776 to 1808, that is 32 years. That's why 33 degrees is for honorary, for people who have surpassed the standard of a Mason, which is Francis Galton doing eugenics. That's why Pike in Morals and Dogma talks about the wisest and the best. It is the difference between natural intellect, natural ability, and natural martial arts excellence versus artificial, technology-derived, MMA, thong, Greco-Roman bullshit, right? So it's perspectives. Think about polar, right? What is bipolar? Where you had Yakin and Boaz, okay? Yakin and Boaz. J, right? Yeshua, Jesus. You know, there's no J sound in Hebrew. So we'll say Yakin and Boaz or Jackin and Boaz, depending on how much research you've done, right? And what appeals to you. But it's really Yakin, Yahin, or Boaz, something like that, right? In between the two poles is where they don't want you to be, because that's what allows you to enter the temple, right? In order to enter the temple, you have to go between the pillars. It's a little bit of weed from my thing, I apologize. High or not, I'm telling the truth, I promise you. So when you enter the temple between the pillars, you are in you live in reality, and you find Africa and King Solomon's temple naturally. If you are part of the pillars, you are on the outside, and you are outside the gates, so to speak. So the people in charge don't want you to enter the gates of the temple or the gates of heaven. They want you to be either left or right, okay? And the Libertarian Party is a phony. It's like a man standing outside saying, "Hey, you don't want to be Yakin or Boaz? You can join me, but you're still outside the gates." So remember, natural ability versus artificial ability and technology. Gyms, microchips, drugs, performance-enhancing drugs, technology, science, alchemy. Alchemy, chemistry, pharmacology, connect these things, Santa Cruz. So Aptos, Watsonville, Santa Cruz, I am giving you all a chance to tell the truth and secure my rightful place. And no offense, if you don't, I will be forced to highlight your insufficiencies and the reasons why you do not give me my rightful place. I have set a world record, and white America has conspired with Jews and Asians to cover that up. I have the original copy, and I suspect they will drug me and send me to the psych ward and maybe even kill me to stop me from getting it out, because they've already lost the race debate on Egypt and the Narmer Palette, and it connects to the Bible. The Scorpion King, King Scorpion, this all has relevance in the Bible and the light temple root of the Bible. And that's why the Egyptians being black was something the whites covered up in Hollywood, etc., in their psychological propaganda operations, so they can justify being placed above black people. But when Obama was president, it seems that maybe there was some kind of Jewish black, kind of friendly coalition that released this stuff and put the white church and the white races to shame. So neither the left or right is on our side, whether you're talking about secret societies or political groups or anything else. Think about in between the pillars to walk the path. The path to heaven is to the temple. And Jesus said, "I will rebuild the temple in 3 days." Okay, the Sermon on the Mount, the snowy mountain versus the mountain with the light of God that melts the snow away. You people need to do your research. The difference between the capstone, the stone that the builder rejected in the desert, and the snowy mountain that is cold and miserable, that would melt away if the light of the sun or God hit it. You need to understand the difference between Japheth and the Caucasus and Ham and Shem, who are the only people who are discussed, or at least emphasized in the Middle East in the Bible, because we are the progenitors versus the con man who wants to confuse you with the context. That's why they control the language and the propaganda and the marketing and the psychological operations. And psychology is what allows women to not be attracted to people like me who are handsome. All cockiness aside, I'm tall, dark, and handsome. I'm a genius with 175 IQ who has set a world record with speed, and it is our philosophy in the leopard society. The hare, the leopard, and the hawk are the trinity of the martial arts that founded Egypt in the Scorpion King. It is our philosophy that creates martial arts. And I have set a world record with speed, and I am smarter than anyone you'll ever meet, with 175 IQ, the son of 2 doctors, one a brain surgeon. My uncle graduated top of his class at UC Berkeley. My older brother has a master's in business. My younger brother is a computer scientist with certificates. Everyone in my family is more educated than the most, and more insightful than the most educated and insightful white people that you'll ever meet. And they don't want you to know that. They want us to marry people with genetic abnormalities so they can say that niggas are insane, instead of admitting that black people civilized everyone and gave everyone everything and expelled all those pussies who couldn't match our martial arts. The same pussies whose descendants hide from my challenge. And no, I'm half white, half part Jewish, and I'm not racist. But these are the facts, and I had to speak fast because of your short attention span and the fact that anytime the police can come up and give me a hard time for telling you the truth. Thank you.